not a punishment. You have touched the final level. You knew without knowing. We have finished our journey together.
Okay, I was in the industry and I definitely belong here. And now that I'm here, I'ma change the game. I've always been here, I'ma tell you what's wrong here. The industry changing, your content strange, but I'm good and I'm straight. I'm from the land of the 10,000 lakes. I know you wish you could, but some
Music TV.
Do y'all know what time it is? Cause it is time for the flyest podcast in the land. Whose podcast is it? It's the Keep It P podcast. Drop the bomb for the Keep It P podcast. Hotlvamusictv. It's the podcast, the flyest one that you ever laid eyes on. And you better get ready. You know what I'm saying?
Music TV.
One up on you all the time. In the place to be. Keep it drip, the morning drip. Then we got not only the morning drip, not only do we hit you in the morning with hot espresso and news from the Keep It P chalice, you know what I'm saying? But we still got the nooner. And then after the nooner, y'all see that nooner on the screen? And it's also the Keep It P Bam podcast. I hear from the competition. Because there's nobody in this lane. Because the Keep It P podcast is in his own lane. There is no comparison to the best and flyest podcast in the land. You know what I'm saying? And we would have got away with it if it wasn't for those pesky kids and the Keep It P podcast. Yes, nigga, stop questioning me. It's the Keep It P podcast, fool.
Okay, brother. Let's knock their heads off, brother.
Hey, y'all. We got some special files from y'all. You ready with those special files?
Yes, sir.
I got the special files because we always stay one up on you, cats.
One up.
You know what I'm saying? We stay dropping all type of flex bombs like
One up. Is we ready?
Yes, and now that I have your attention and the screen is black, it's time to go into the news. All righty. Hey guys. Hey, what's going on with ya? Looks like we got another day on the Keep P podcast. Let me go ahead and introduce the show because we have one, and it needs to be recognized. But before I do that, I'd like everybody that's look-a-hooing right now to drop a what's up in the comments section. If you on the J Lava channel, what's up? If you're on the High Lava Music channel, what's up? If you're on the TZ Facebook channel, what's up? If you're on the J Lava Facebook channel, what's up? If you're on the High Lava Music TV channel, what's up?
What's up? What's up?
If you on the Twitters, if you on the Twitches, if you on the Periscopes, if you on the MixClouds, if you on the OKs or the VKs, I need you to say what's up. Even if you don't really understand the language, just put your language in there and just put some non-discriminate term in there. Just make sure it ain't racist, because we're gonna clap back. But say something in the comments.
But we do want all the smoke though.
All the smoke. Hey, hold on. Let me go ahead and share this beautiful bean footage.
Beautiful.
Let me go ahead and share this beautiful bean footage real quick.
It's so beautiful. Oh, beautiful.
Hey, you know what? They couldn't even hear all of my bomb drops and shit. I did that on one episode before, but I ain't gonna do it again. Here go the bombs and all of that shit that y'all had missed. You know what I'm saying? While I was clowning in the beginning, I'm gonna make up for it through this episode. You better believe it. Anna, what up? Anna, where you tapping in from, Anna? This is a live podcast.
Yeah.
I'm finna tell you what it's all about in case you don't know. But let me go ahead and share this young little strizang real quick. But when you tap in and say what's up, we like to know what city or what state you're from. Let me know where you're keeping the P from.
Or what country you might be from.
Yeah, they got cities and states and other countries too, hopefully. I think ain't that the worldwide thing?
Yeah, but you still want to know what country it is, though.
Connecticut in the hidden house. What up, Connecticut?
In the house.
You know, we the East Coast rock with us pretty darn heavy.
I might have to think about my slogan.
Yeah, the East Coast rocks with us pretty heavy.
Even like the coast might be the best coast.
You know what I'm saying? So check this out. Let me go ahead and introduce the show, because I don't know, there may be people who may be confused. Hey, how are you guys? Okay, here, let me get my deep voice, my deep radio voice on.
Hello.
Hey, this is J Lava, and this is Keep It P podcast, where we take news, situations, and everyday occurrences, and we show how one could have and could not have been keeping it the P-est. And I am always being joined by the T-est. T-est, would you introduce yourself while I get your Rick Ross overlays together?
For the record, though, it is TZ Von Savage in the place to be. Self-love, B-boy hug. What's happening? B-boy stance, huh? You know? Do you know? Do you know about that? Don't even care if you don't like that. You need to know about that.
You killed that, though.
Fatality.
You killed that, though. Do you got a rhyme for me? Maybe this time for me?
Why girls play with my feelings, I don't know, so that's why I ask. Maybe it's true that I set myself up, but then again, it's the question I ask. I want someone for me who is straight, a cutie pie, yes, chef, a smart mate. I've been around
is that Heavy D?
the right one. Huh?
Is that Heavy D? I need somebody for me?
No, but I rhymed it just like it was.
That was a good trick. That was a very good
trick. But I rhymed it just treat them like they want to be
I don't remember
treated.
I don't remember that Father MC song, the lyrics like that, so that doesn't register in my computer head. So you got me.
Yeah. And you know what I didn't know?
What?
That singing the hook, that's Jodeci.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that. Okay, so thank you. Yeah, it's fire. You know, this show is fire. It's actually pretty freaking fire, if I do say so myself. You know, we use this show to air out the news, and we also let, you know, since it's daily occurrences and situations, you know, one of the viewers might have a problem or issue, and we might have to try to work it out for you on air and get you the best resolution.
Since we family.
You know what I'm saying? Mom's here. She here. What's up?
What up?
All right. So everybody's in here. The gangs are here. Man, did y'all see the title of the program?
The titles.
Yeah. So I put in the title two real specific ones. So I guess these would be considered situations and occurrences, because here we go with Andrea Horseface Cortez.
Oh my God.
Talking about what she say? Now she using the term white supremacy, talking about the situation at the border. You saying a surge at the border is white supremacy. And you know, I really like her, because she's really a I mean, I don't like her. I was actually being facetious by saying that, but I like her because she has the unmitigated gall to try all the stuff that she tries. She shut up and told us on an interview, just because I have black in me doesn't mean I'm black, right? Then she said, then every time she gets in front of a crowd of black people and starts her speech, she gets this Southern twang, like she's like a Southern Baptist preacher. It's really it's really disrespectful. Then she tried to shoehorn herself and El Mexicanos into the reparations talk. Quit it. But you just said you was black, but you got black in you, but you ain't black. Okay, so just make up your mind.
Make it up.
Now she's talking about AOC. That's her little nickname. AOC, Andrea Ocasio Horseface Cortez. There should be an H in there too. But AOC says calling border crisis a surge pushes white supremacy. Oh, really? Really? Really, cuz?
So hold on. I think I had got lost. Not the concept of surge, but the actual word surge is white supremacy.
Like, it don't even make sense. It's a false equation. It makes actually the things that we talk about and equate it to the real things seem, you know, I don't know, like a non-consequential, or like I just don't like the whole monkey wrench she trying to throw in there, and she know what she playing off of. She's a very smart individual, but this is those young model minorities at work. So it says, Horseface Cortez has finally addressed the border crisis, but only to accuse anyone using the term surge of pushing a white supremacist philosophy, which in turn may be true, right? It might even be true. Like, I'm not gonna say like it might not be true, and there is some truth to it, but coming from who it's coming from, it's being used in the wrong way. Yeah, no, it's been used in the wrong way. Horseface has repeatedly been accused of ducking the dangerous, overly crowded migrant detention centers, despite saying that they were akin to concentration camps under the previous administration. Concentration camps, association with the Holocaust. Stop trying to equate your struggles with other people's struggles. See, it would be nice if you just had your own struggles and you just, you know what I'm saying, talked about your own things. But no. She initially appeared outraged when asked during an Instagram Live Ask Me Anything session why she was not addressing the border crisis and the kids in the cages like you used to. Asked another pause. After another pause, are you for real? So that was a setup question on her little live that she just wanted to air out, so she had somebody call in and ask it. Okay, great. It's not a border crisis. It's an imperialism crisis. No, it's people trying to invade a country illegally crisis when we told them to stay their ass over there and send some money for them crisis. That's what it is.
And then, go ahead, and then gave them some more money.
Oh, you talking about that $86 million on the La Quintas. plus the extras for the gift cards and the Pizza Hut delivered to the door in the rooms, because that came with it. I don't care. You ain't telling me nothing. Yes, indeed. And also it's a carceral crisis. I've never heard that before. She said, without directly addressing the kid in the cage's allegations itself. Is that it? Okay, no, it does say read more. Okay, I was gonna say mail. I'm about to say, but that's just straight mail. But people don't want to have the conversation. They want, but what about the surge? Andrea Forceface said. Well, first of all, gut check. Stop anyone who's using the term surge around you consciously. I'm trying to invert the matristic frame, she said. And that's the problem, because it's not a surge. These are children and they are not insurgents, and we are not being invaded. Okay, yes, we are. We're being invaded by illegal people who haven't took the proper measures to actually come over here legally. Now, we're not, that's supposed to be America's slogan, bring us your wheat, bring us your whoop, woo, 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 but not when you come in droves across the border and expecting somebody to fix it.
And especially
it's illegal.
When you get more and you come right over and you get more perks than folks that done created the whole nation.
There's a lot of people on there's a lot of people on Skid Row right now that could use them, that same 86 million that he just spent to put up in people in the hotels. You know,
housing, homeless housing encampments that you're warring with, i.e. the city of Minneapolis, that just was warring with the
homeless
police.
internment encampment.
Come on, man.
Yeah. You know, there's a lot of domestic problems, basically, is what you're saying. You know, for you to be throwing all of this money away like you sugar daddy Biden. Don't worry about it. Biden's for the kids. Come on over here, y'all. I got y'all. Out of here, dude. But more horse face. Actually, I don't even want to read her article because it's bluff. Why are you even equating anything with? It would be okay if you had your own struggle, if you championed your own causes. But see, that's the deal and that's the issue. And I think that's where all the jealousy lies, you know, with people in society when it comes to black people. When you think of black women, there's strong black women. There's Harriet Tubman. There's Sojourner Truth. There's Maya Angelou. There's you know, there's Rosa Parks. There's, you know what I'm saying? There's just droves and droves. Felicia Rashad, for Christ's sake.
Right.
There's droves and droves of, you know, strong black women. When you think about Mexican women, is there any quote unquote Mexican women that fought in the struggle and, you know, risked being bitten by dogs in the titty and water hosed, and like, is there any of that on anybody's resume? Does anybody have that profile? No. Nobody in this country has a profile of started from the bottom, now we're here.
Right.
It was started from the bottom, but the government quickly seen my plight and gave me some niceties and monies and resources that should have been going to the original citizens of this countries.
Some 1-2 skipper rules.
Yeah, let me go ahead and put you right above the darkies real quick with these little programs that I think we was aiming those towards them, but that's okay. You can use them. Don't worry about it. We got you.
As long as I get your vote, you mock that Hispanic, white.
And they don't even get the vote, as we see with the last election. Most of Latino vote went towards Trump, didn't they? Isn't that something? But yeah, man. Yeah, you know what? Watch out for AOC, Angelia, whatever, Horseface Cortez. Watch out for her because she's not a fan of the people. She's sneaky, backstabbing and conniving. And she used every little political trick that she can. She even talks to black people in funny Southern tones. Like, y'all can go back on these videos and see it was a big thing in the news. They was like, why are you talking like that? Are you a Southern Baptist preacher? I mean, but anyway, as I digress.
Our lives matter less than ever now. And I say that because, you know, if we could get the same energy as said Asian community where people cough on them or call them names and it's 7 o'clock news and, you know, people was getting suspended for not seeing something and saying something in New York, mind you. Like, when has New York been the city of brotherly love?
Right.
Yeah, when has New York been the city where people get in your business? I've seen plenty of social experiments and studies where people act like they was dying on the streets of New York. People was looking real bad homeless, and people just walk past without saying nay, throtto.
Right.
Not a nan, nothing.
Not a narrow nothing.
You could literally be on fire in Times Square. Dude, when I went to Times Square, it was probably one of the most culturally shocking things I've ever seen in my life.
What?
Man, I'm down there, New York, Times Square. You know, my homeboy like, stop looking up, stop looking up. I'm like, what you mean? He like, people that's from here, man, always look up at the lights. It's just 42nd Street to us. Stop looking up. You gonna get robbed. Okay. Dude, this homeless dude came up to me, man. He had on shorts. That's it. Just shorts. In November, dog. No shoes, no socks.
What?
No shirt. It was cold, nigga. I had a good, nice little jacket on, a hat. And I was like, wow, y'all don't give a mad F out here, son.
Dang, he couldn't even get nobody's goodwill garbs.
Hey, y'all, first off, let me stop the show as we always do when we got people that tap in that we want to recognize and hold up. I'm gonna drop this bomb real quick for Hard Worker LA, because, you know, he's a hard working man, you know, holds down his thing. It's like making noise in the music community in Las Vegas. Personal acquaintance of mine. We tap back, always giving niceties and compliments on each other's grind on Facebook, and he tapped in, he done shared the show. Thanks for tapping in. Drop the fucking bomb for Hard Work LA, and y'all should go check out his music. He got that. Hey. Let me drop that bomb. He do got. So if y'all missed that, you know what I'm saying? If y'all missed that Louisiana talk, my man's from the LA, the boot, and he gets it in. He got some nice, you know, hype, upbeat, get you going crunk music. Go check him out. But getting back to people like Angela Horseface, don't trust him. And then the reason why I say that our lives matter less now, because I'm finna read y'all this story of this happenings, and I want y'all to think in your mind, if it had Asian on it, would it be the same article? Because nah, it wouldn't be. It'd be something different. And they trying to hide what's really going on, and I need to find out. It says dog owner whose pit bull killed New Jersey 3-year-old will not be charged. That's sad.
Sad.
And for some strange odd reason, it's, you know, when we hear stories like this, it's like, is that a black individual that they just, you know, that won't get any justice for their untimely demise again, like it always happens for us so often? It says a beware of dog sign at the entrance of Santos Rodriguez. Okay, so we know who the perp is. The owner of the 2 pit bulls who killed 3-year-old boy in New Jersey earlier this month. New Jersey prosecutors will not bring charges against the owner of the 2 pit bulls that mauled a 3-year-old boy who was playing in his backyard, our report said Tuesday. Now, before I go on, haven't read anything, but just like the young black girl that was playing in her yard, that was, you know, hit in the head with a shovel, skull cracked and raped by a dude that played crazy and got off, that none of your rappers or celebrities are talking about. There's no hashtag about that, but you still seeing them put "Stop Asian Hate" though. Just think about that. Think about that. Think about that for a second. Said the decision not to levy charges in the March 16th death of Azid Ahmad, Aziz Ahmad. Definitely probably some melon in there.
Oh, no doubt.
Not as palm colored as they would like it, you know, with a Mexicano or something. Not Asian. You know what I'm saying? The wannabe that they want to call terrorists. They just wish something else had happened so they can call this person a terrorist, I'm sure. So now I see why they ain't taking too much concern, because they can't be showing too much sympathy for the deemed terrorists in the country, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It was revealed in a letter written by Middlesex County Prosecutor Yolanda Cincone and obtained by NewJersey.com. Santos Rodriguez's dogs Rocky and Logan. See, that's some explaining. We don't need to know what the dog's names is. They killed a 3-year-old. We don't need. You don't need to humanize or make the dogs likable or lovable by knowing their little stupid pet names. Rocky and Logan got loose earlier this month and mauled Azid Ahmad, who ended up dying as a result of the attack. In the case, based on the information known as the time, it would appear that as if no law had been violated. What? End of story.
Wow.
Oh man, I got so many questions. Look at the and it looked like a little palm colored. Well, yeah, I mean it's same thing. Yeah. Wow. So let me get
with the twist though. As long as you got that Ahmad at the last name.
See, and they ain't giving you nothing. You get nothing. Now notice
outsider.
Now notice this. They couldn't explain. You know, for Mr. Santos, obviously, right? Couldn't explain for him. Didn't demonize him at all. Wasn't any sympathy for said child's death. It was just like a gloss over. Yeah, like, you know, yeah, some dogs got loose and they mauled a 3-year-old kid, you know, in other news. Like, why?
Let's go.
So I'm gonna call this article, this is a dog whistling nut rubber.
Oh my goodness.
This is like, it's because I mean, if you think about it, Mr. Santos is still palm colored at the end of the day.
At the end of the day,
you know, they spending $85 million on La Quintas. I'm sorry, $86 million.
86.
Yeah, $86 million on La Quintas for the people at the borders, and they're giving them all type of gift cards and toiletry vouchers and stuff, because you can't put nobody up in a hotel for weeks that's gonna be a funky hotel.
Right.
Well, they ain't got no change of clothes because they ain't come with no book bags or nothing like that. They wading in the water. Like what? I'm trying to figure out, what are they actually doing down there? Sound like they wasting a bunch of money to me.
Yeah.
I mean, because look how they frame it. You put them up 86 million. Now, are we to assume that 86 million includes the hotel rooms and food and toiletries and clothing? Is it food, clothing, and shelter? You know,
that ain't how I understood it.
No, it really kind of just leaned towards just the housing portion. So when you get them in there, then what?
Right.
Y'all get in here and chill out, be cool, don't say nothing, be just be cool, swallow your spit. We ain't got well, Mr. Biden, excuse me, Mr. Biden, we don't have anything to eat. I don't know about that yet because I'm suffering from dementia and I really don't be thinking straight.
Allegedly.
I don't know. Like, he don't have an answer. We ain't heard no answer. Is anybody asking these questions? Andrea Horseface Cortez, did you ask the questions? Did you suggest some things to do? Or are you just using this as a political opportunity to spread your little stupid BS rhetoric?
And it's only for those few that went that way. What about the ones in the different little camps and all that? You feeding them too? That costs.
Uh-oh. Speaking of old Biden, huh? I didn't even really see what this is about. Chalk another one up for old Jim Crow Joe. Following the steps of old turncoat Obama, Biden issues first presidential proclamation on Trans Day of Visibility. Putting the rainbow lights around the White House wasn't enough. Champion legislation in Obama's term was not enough. Now, Jim Crow Josie is looking at the transgenders. Today we honor and celebrate the achievement and the resiliency of transgender individuals and communities, the president wrote. Now, I just got a question. What makes somebody resilient for being transgender? I don't get that.
I was thinking the same thing. Cause you got a PP and you want breasts now?
I mean, because you used to run laps and miles and be in the Olympics and you was on the Wheaties box, but now you're, Kylie Jenner's mom?
I don't know, man. I'm to each their own, but I'm like, you need extra protection. I don't understand what.
Funny thing is, we could frame the alphabet crew in the same boat as the Asian crew. Like, the biggest perpetrators of hate against them is the dominant society. They the ones that make the laws and shoot down the laws and do all the laws, but yet and still black people's homophobic. Same thing. Blame the black guy.
The boogie monster.
The boogie black guy monster. Like, quit playing, man. Like, all right, here we go. It's hard for me to get through these when, as I blatantly see them. I mean, and this is another one of them trick bags too. Like, hey, let's put everything in front of black people, man. I don't care what it is. What y'all say? Y'all need something? Transition? How about brown, purple people eaters? Y'all need something? How about your disability crew? Y'all need something? What about amputees? Anything for amputees? We got a bill for amputees.
The planet.
Do you need something, planet? We need to get the planet something. Global warming.
Tree. We need to save the trees.
Dolphins, whales. Matter of fact, I didn't hear nobody say nothing about that African country that opened up their hunting with the elephants, like 200 and something elephants here recently. I hear nobody say nothing about that. I ain't hear nobody say nothing about, but let a dog head stub their toe and everybody be out in the damn streets.
A police horse downtown running over patrons.
Oh, has that happened?
That's been happening still. You know how that used to go down.
The only city that you force you to your car by horseback and block off roads so you can have no choice but to go home. What a place, Minnesota.
Or go somewhere.
Listen to this garbage, y'all. Joe Biden on Wednesday issued the first presidential proclamation recognizing Transgender Day visibility. This day is dedicated to celebrating transgender people and bringing awareness to the discrimination and violence that they face every day. Everybody now just faces discrimination and violence, man. If black people ain't if y'all ain't looking like a commercial with the steam coming out the side of your damn head, like infuriation, like I want to see where all of this vote energy gonna be next term, because we obviously know that national elections are a joke.
Right.
Now, if y'all ain't vote for nobody locally that champions your interests, that's the caveat. Not because they just black, going up against said palm-colored individual, not because they're just a minority, because you obviously know an Asian or a Mexican politician is not going to have your interests at heart over their people, not going to look out for you over their people. So if you think that you're going to call yourself flexing your diversity muscles and voting for somebody because they're a minority and they be getting impressed like us, well, as y'all got plenty of examples over this short period of 2021, everybody has no problem ganging up on us.
At all.
Nobody.
And at the same time.
Yep, all at the same time, one after another, taking turns, kicking us, hitting us and run, DoorDash, ding dong, ditch. Like, they're playing every prank and trick on us. It's funny, all games. Blame it on the black people. And what y'all don't see is, to eradicate a people out of a society, you have to demonize them first. You got to run 24/7 propaganda. You got to make it look like, hey, why should we be concerned about those black people's racism when they're racist to Asians? That's what they're trying to set up, and we're not. They're trying to set that up, but yet and still the Asian community is riding with that and going right along with it. And like we be trying to tell y'all, white supremacy breaks their tools when they're done using them. So y'all setting up and fixing for the break-in, but y'all, hey, we can't tell y'all nothing. No, y'all ain't nobody gonna listen to the black people. We ain't
you know everything.
Yeah, and we ain't nobody gonna be listening to the black people who's been screaming with the loudest bullhorn for our whole lives about everything wrong with this country. Nobody. And then want to turn around and spit in your face and tell you that only your women are the ones that are, moving this country forward on the further the gender divide type shit. Then you got your leaders. I seen this thing on Facebook where they was like, Malcolm X turned down $6 million just to calm down his rhetoric, and we got activists out here that can't even turn down a Cadillac commercial. I'm like, man, like, it's that serious. So, Jim, I mean, do I need to read more about how he's gonna rub mayo all over the Alphabet crew? This is your what's his name? What's your boy name? Old Town Road dude. He's giving love. It's funny they got a trans day right after he got done busting his pussy open for Satan in the video.
Yes, sir.
If y'all don't think there's an agenda at play, you're not paying attention. Now listen to this mayo, because I see a whole, and this is quote from Biden, by the way. I mean, this is,
and that quote.
Yeah, this has like a specific, this is like that spicy mayo. This ain't like the regular mayo. This is spicy mayo, hot mayo. Their trailblazing work has given countless transgenders individuals the bravery to live openly and authentically, Biden wrote. You see how he changed on a dime? When he got black people on the phone, he talking about what he not gonna do. He ain't finna do this. He ain't finna do that. Y'all gonna have to deal with the Mexicans because they gonna be the minority. I ain't finna do that. But then it's all peaches and cream because their trailblazing work has given countless transgender individuals the bravery to live openly and authentically. And there's more quote. He said, the hard-fought progress is also shaping a increasingly accepting world in which peers at school and teammates and coaches on playing fields and colleagues at work and allies in the front and every corner of society are standing in support and solidarity with transgender community. We're not. You ain't. That and lie detector determined that was a lie.
That was a lie.
Because it's you and all your homeboys on Capitol Hill that make all the legislation demonize it. The only way they was able to get something through because we had a president that we thought was going to champion black causes, but he had a little sugar in his tank. Why did you say he got sugar in his tank? Why are you just totally disregarding the symbolism? Some little black kid seen Obama and they knew that they could do it too. Well, they also gonna learn that Obama was Kuna Matata, and so if they want to get in that position, that's what they're gonna have to aspire to. But you ain't heard that from me. Despite progress for lesbian, gay, bisexual, queer Americans, soon it's gonna be pedophiles. Americans such as Americans such as American equality, Biden says trans people still face systematic barriers to freedom and equality. such as higher rates of violence, harassment, and discrimination. Of who, Biden? Can't be the fake Asian stuff that y'all promoting right now. More than that, no.
So
go ahead.
So what are you? So people are just. So it's like the Asians folks are just running up on transgender people and stealing on them. Like here, let me grab your package and see if you got the wingles. Oh, what? Okay, now you gotta die.
Listen, this is all I'm saying. We're gonna need some proof about these fake pandemics, right? Okay, are these fake crises and emergencies? Because y'all just got done from telling us earlier in the story that there's this slap of Asian craze that's just sweeping the nation. But when you ask the police, they none the wiser. They don't know what you're talking about. They ain't seen nothing.
True story.
But we on alert though. What you on alert for? Now you're telling me that, and I want to read that again. Biden said, because that's what it said, trans people still face systematic barriers to freedom and equality, such as higher rates of violence, harassment, and discrimination. Now, if I recall, when there was a shooting at said Alphabet Club, who was the perpetrator? Didn't that happen twice? Wasn't there 2 Alphabet establishments shot up? And both the perpetrators were Caucasian white males? I think you're lying, Mr. Biden.
In fact, I know you're lying.
Yeah, I know you're lying, Mr. Biden. And you're not even doing a good job at it.
At all.
And black people, if you voted for him, I hope these articles that I read infuriate you and make you very mad. Because we're gonna need that energy. Thanks for speaking up, buddy. Despite progress, nearly 1 in 3. I smell a new combo.
Here we go.
Now this one is this is their low-cal combo. This is that that low-cal part of the menu. It's the Southwest nothing salad with nothing crumbles. With that new dressing, the nothing vinaigrette. It says 1 in 3. Oh, with a side of mayo. There's mayo on the salad too, by the way.
Low fat?
Low fat mayo. How did you know? Mayo. Did you see it already? I thought you.
Hold on. What's the beverage?
They got a new that new sparkling nothing water. Yes, carbonated nothing water with hints of lime for, that hint of lime on your nothing to quench your nothing thirst for nothingness and for mayo. All right, here go. And this is what we mean by mayo, y'all. Nearly 1.3, 1 in every 3 trans people have experienced homelessness, Biden wrote.
Maybe you shouldn't be spending all your money on operations and all that if you don't got it.
What? Hold on. Did you just say maybe he shouldn't have spent $86 million at the border for people who aren't even from this country and came here illegally?
I'm just saying, why don't you give the transgenders, the 1 in 3, some money so they can get a crib?
And they also face discrimination in employment, housing, healthcare, and public accommodations.
Oh, they the new black people, huh?
Boy, was you in my mind just then? How'd you do that? How did you do that? Did you just take the words out of my brain cells?
Whoa, okay.
You was in my mitochondrial nucleus there, and you separated my protons from my neutrons and electrons, and you said, I was thinking that's eerily similar to like some other group of people I know. Is that black people?
Wow.
Damn, my lips was white as hell. Crusty the motherfucker got a lip in mugs.
That's deep.
The more I hear these look, bullshit articles make my voice get high as hell.
Oh man.
Bullshit articles make they make me curse.
Right.
They make my voice get high. Cause I squinch. It's automatically all it's fucking bright in here. I smell something foul.
Yeah, man, my sweat, man, making sweat beat up on my head, burning my eyes.
Look, what is it? Look, because I was looking at myself on the screen. I'm like, I don't really like that. Is that what the articles do to you, man? You got to change your ways, bro. Because I'm like, okay. I can make fun of myself. I mean, it's just funny.
Only a real one can.
The crisis of violence against transgender women. They are not women.
First of all,
I don't care because you got your peen slit, slide, dyed, and laid to the side. That don't make you a woman. You still got the bone structure of said big burly man, dude. Even if you a little pussy dude, even if you a $105, 105 soaking wet, even if you what's that dude, long neck, or that one dude. Now that I think about this scene in the movie, it makes me sick. Remember that one scene where the one skinny dude got his world rocked by the big thick black girl in that movie, and he was all boosted and he thought he was black after he got the poon.
Yeah.
Damn.
Was that Road Trip or something?
Yeah. Take me to another level. I got you. I'm gonna break it down for you. Just hold on now. I'm gonna break it down.
Who said take you to another level?
See, my mom said, you know what, y'all? My mom said to me, I like the way you be saying the news and stuff. You be breaking it down so people can understand it. And basically, she was talking about herself. Because, you know, they wasn't privy to as much as information as we was back then. And, you know, you know, like that generation, them old niggas, mom, you in the old niggas generation, but mom is very progressive. She always been, but I think that has a lot to do with our relationship as well. And, you know, the fact that I actually be talking some real shit enough for even the person that's not privy to try to latch on, understand, and even pump it out to her, you know, old nigga friends on her little page. Cause there's older people that watch my shit too. I don't know why y'all don't tap in so we know that y'all there, so we can get y'all, you know, what's up and all that. But yeah, we want to bridge
you just desserts.
Yeah, well,
proper bets.
Well, I beg to differ, and I will say this: it's a very unpopular opinion, and I got all the smoke for anybody that want to argue. But just because you're older doesn't mean you get automatic respect.
Oh yeah, I beg to differ.
Well, you want me to tell you why?
Yeah, I'm always open-minded.
Well, I mean, and it's just, you know, like, listen, I walk into the store now that doesn't now hold on, let me caveat that, or set up the rules as we always do. That don't mean disrespect them.
Oh, okay.
That don't mean, oh, fuck you, old motherfucker.
Oh, okay.
Nah.
Okay. Well,
really, nigga?
Nah.
Like. Really, nigga?
No, it's not that way.
So that is a form of reverence.
Well, and as a people, we have that. So I you know, maybe, well, like we say, common sense ain't common, and I can't assume that everybody's, you know, real like that.
Mundo, sir.
But for the most part, I shall say, we do have that reverence for the elders, sometimes to our own detriment, because, you know, we are talking about the group of individuals as a whole that failed our generations to come by not building infrastructures and actually not going hard body at. I'm gonna stop all the semantics. I'm learning to do that. Not going hard body at white supremacy and eradicating it so we won't have to deal with it. Now that y'all can enjoy y'all peaceful deaths and just die slowly and not have to worry about it because white supremacy ain't targeting y'all, because y'all, well, they actually are targeting y'all because you soft targets. If you recognize, you know, if you could have Dylan Roof go into a church of all elderly black people and cap them up, you know, that's not our fault. We wasn't around, you know what I'm saying, to stop that. Y'all had a chance to stop that, but y'all wanted to go for, you know what I'm saying, sitting at somebody's lunch table eating the same sandwiches that somebody else ate. because somehow they taste better than the local nigga sandwiches that you had been getting all your damn life because you was forced to, which was probably the best fucking sandwich for you in life because it was made with love, right? But you wanted to go sit at the other lunch counter, and then you wanted to go sit in the counter with the people who obviously don't like you. So before they bring your food up, they spitting and doing. I never understood that. I never understood that. I never understood sitting at a lunch counter and allowing people to pour food on you and spit on you and berate you. Like, what did you think the food was gonna be like when it came out?
Right.
I don't even get overly upset or attitudey with people at fast food restaurants because, nigga, that shit ain't in my control. I don't want a double stacked spit burger with cheese.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so that mentality alone, if we speaking in terms of old and new, we want to bridge the gap between old and new, but society has set it up where, even in our culture of rap, you know, they try to put a wedge between the new rappers and the old ones.
Right.
In society, they try to put a wedge between the new activists and the old ones, because the old ones is on that forgive, let's march. You know what I'm saying? Hold hands, we shall overcome. And we kumbaya. And we like, man, y'all was doing this then, and you got your ass whooped on Selma. Why are we still doing that? John Lewis. And you know, the NAACP Awards.
Where what's their name opened it up? Biden and Kamala.
Did they?
Oh, you didn't know that?
A moment.
I thought you knew that, brother.
I mean, I'm not. I ain't surprised, but I'm just
right. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just like, did they? That y'all can tell I don't give a f about no awards. And just so y'all know, Professor Black Truth says something really interesting about awards. He has said awards is the dominant society's attempt to give credence or to what Tariq be saying, credentialize people who don't matter, right? They gave awards to John Lewis's documentary Good Trouble. For real? They gave awards to they gave an award to Doja Cat, fam.
Come on, fam. She don't get no play in my ride, fam.
She is an open white supremacist that was on 8chan and all that. She made a song called Didn't Do Nothing after Sandra Bland was killed. And didn't do is a derogatory term in white society that mean I ain't do nothing. That's what they try to say. Black people is didn't do. So if y'all ever hear the term didn't do, D-I-N-D-U, that means I didn't do nothing, which is what black people often say when accosted by police, which we try to tell y'all ain't no use of arguing, fussing, fighting, and fleeing. Just take your licks and get on up out of there. But she went a step further by making a song about Sandra Bland. And the NAACP gave her an award?
She gets no play in my ride.
I mean, the awards that they giving out, them is to give credence to people who don't matter, who they trying to prop up. So if y'all still, watching these award shows and all of that, shame on you.
Shame on you.
I don't want to read no more about this slather about the said transgender community. I don't. Look. He also mentioned the first openly transgender American to be confirmed by the U.S. State Senate. Is that in Minnesota? Rachel Levine?
No, I don't think that's not in Minnesota, is it? No.
That black thing that got elected? Or is he talking about that white thing? That hardcore looking white thing too.
I thought it was the white
that thing.
The white dude.
That thing. No, I don't know what that is, because if that's trying to be a woman, that's a ugly bitch.
Nah, I'm not gonna feed into none of that. I don't do semantics.
But I'm saying, like,
you're a man.
Don't try to.
What does your DNA say?
Look,
what do your chromosomes say?
Exactly.
That is what I'm going to call you.
Don't try to be a woman if you ugly as hell. I mean, god damn.
That ain't my business.
I'm just saying.
There's some ugly regular women. There's some ugly.
That's what I'm saying. We don't need no more of them. With your old manly Stanley face ass, nigga, you don't look nothing like a woman.
Ain't my business.
Nigga, I'm in that business. I don't hurt my eyes. I don't got time to be seeing that dumbass shit. It just looks stupid out here in public, walking around.
Ain't no business.
Trump did not recognize either Trans Day of Remembrance or Visibility. And Trump, I keep saying the boy was bad, but I like that. And for 3 of the 4 years as president, he also did not recognize or proclaim June as LGBTQ Pride Month. Although, look, but as Obama did, though, as 8 years of his presidency, though, and they say that. Wow, threw him right up under there.
But hey, listen, they didn't throw this underneath there though.
What?
That he wasn't even the one to make the Juneteenth a federal wingle.
All right. He couldn't even give a pardon to Jack Johnson.
See, I ain't the first black president. I'm everybody's president.
Man.
But like I said, I'm still researching this one small thing. And if fam did that, then that's major though. I'm still saying it.
Okay.
I'm still saying it.
Okay.
I'm still saying that. If he did this one small thing, I'm still researching it.
And please enlighten me because I want to know what it is and how significant.
I might as well just tell y'all then.
Right.
Hey, y'all can double check my stats because I ain't fully got it yet. But what it's looking like is he may have in 2010 acknowledged that the Black American was the first Aboriginal.
So he gets props for spilling like maybe some secretive tea.
I mean, why wouldn't you? Because at that point, there's treaties that then we get to piggyback off of Noble Drew Ali's with the information that he provided. We get to piggyback off of that. It's not piggyback, it's just that puts credence to that. It also put credence to making claims on lands through other treaties.
Okay. All right, so listen to this. Okay. All right, so listen. Oh, so you just sent me this one. I like this one too. Because I don't want to hear more about Biden and his mail explaining on the Alphabet group. It's just utterly ridiculous if we do it.
Only guy, might as well go ahead and give him one more before we get up out of chair.
Yeah, we could give him one more. Dang. Palm colored people? Y'all just acting.
You got to save some, man. Don't forget to save some, man. I know I hit you with a
Idaho man pleads guilty to mass stabbing that killed 3-year-old girl at her birthday party.
I was trying to figure that one out, man. They tried to. I don't know, man. You push that picture out in front. And I'm like, hold on.
All right, so let's get this together. Let's go. You know, they would get away with it if it wasn't for those pesky keep it P folks. But that's the little baby. You know, we hate to see any tragedies to any kids on this show, no matter what.
Hashtag save the children.
No matter,
save our children.
No, real talk. No matter what color they is, even though little Timmy might grow up to be a staunch white supremacist, you know, in those early ages, 2, 3, 4, 5. If Dr. Seuss ain't got to him yet,
right?
They ain't all fucked up just yet. And plus, they vulnerable. No child deserves, that kind of thing. Period. In this adult world.
It's child abuse. What happens to them?
Yeah, it's child, and it's perpetuated by the people in their community the hardest. Yes, we know this. Let me go ahead, man. Here we go, man. I just want to see because the story y'all is going. The story's going to tell y'all who's involved and everything just by the way they frame it. Idaho man. Uh-oh. I don't know no black people in Idaho.
Yeah, that's why I'm talking about the picture right away.
I don't know no I don't know no and this looks like a mix, baby.
That's what I'm saying. But the setup.
We seeing a lot of that these days. It seems like palm color people are Xing that part of their lineage out. Like there will not be any darky in this lineage.
No matter what the lineage is, hey, you guys don't even understand. Mexicans, you under attack too. Asians, you under attack too.
Yep.
It just ain't by us.
Yeah, we just read the story the other day where even the confused Asian and palm colored little girl used to crack jokes on her own people until it became popular to be a victim, and now she's turning on her own friends for discrimination. Well, okay, but it was all good just a week ago.
Just a week ago.
Ohio man who killed a 3-year-old girl and injured 8 others in a mass stabbing.
Well, now hold on.
This ain't
on the news. Hold on.
Did you take that out of my brain conjunction?
Hold on.
You took that out of my brain synopsis?
Hold on.
How we just jump from a mass stabbing that killed a 3-year-old girl and 8 others at a girl's birthday party?
Whoa.
Before I read, let me see if I got my Miss Cleo. Call me now for your psychic reading. Hold on. So you're gonna tell me that said black family, the baby daddy side of family, was at birthday party and they were getting crunk, and said father didn't like the mixture and had a little bit too much Jack Daniels and decided that he had enough, and not only was the biracial scourge on the lineage gotta go, but I'm gonna try to get all the rest of y'all too. That's just, I don't know. I'm just
now usually I would have rolled with you.
Okay.
Now usually I was with you if it wasn't in Idaho.
Right, because where's this other side of black family that I'm talking about, huh?
If it wasn't there, I was with you all the way.
All right, let's go. I gotta find it out. Tim Kenner, 22. Tim Kenner, 22. Palm color. 32, I'm sorry. Admitted in court this week that he attacked that left Ruya Kadir mortally wounded. The baby's name is Ruya Kadir. That sounds Arabian or something like that? African?
Yeah, let me hear some more of the victims.
Hold on, let me see. Kadir. I got to know. Hold on real quick.
Because I'm going Mexicano.
Kadir? Okay.
With the mix of the first name.
Kadir.
And you know they go anywhere.
Yeah. Last name. Okay, so Kadir last name is most commonly held in Indonesia.
So is we saying Asians? Or is that Indian?
No, I said it. Kadir is primary translated of 2 Arabic male given names.
Okay.
Yeah, so I said that. I said Arabian somewhere up and around. Yeah, I be knowing my little history.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Arabian. Okay, so
we got some Muslims potentially.
Yeah, and same thing for him, saying niggers. So it ain't like
yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Loved ones said after her death that Rua had a sweet demeanor. Okay, they should talk nice about the kid, but
they should.
But we know Loved ones said after death that Rua had a sweet demeanor and loved Disney princess. Rua was rushed to the hospital after the attack and 2 days later succumbed to her severe injuries. Kenner pleaded guilty to a single count of first-degree murder plus 8 counts of aggravated battery, 2 counts of aggravated assault, and 1 count of use of a deadly weapon. Kenner agreed to a plea deal orchestrated by Ada County Prosecutor's Office. What? No elaboration on such?
I'm waiting for the years.
No, the attack took place in an apartment complex in Boise. Authorities said that Kenner did not know the victims.
How you get to the birthday party?
5 out of 8 victims who survived being stabbed were also children? Kenner, who was not set to stand trial in September, will be sentenced in June?
So there was no other adult?
Hold on. Rua and her relatives had immigrated to America in 2015 as refugees from Ethiopia. All of the victims were refugees from Syria, Iraq, and Ethiopia. The children stabbed in the attack ranged from 3 to 12. It was unclear Wednesday if Kenner still faces the death penalty following Tuesday's pleas. I'm puzzled.
Listen, man. Where was the news on this? On top of it, kids, you just gave all the kids at the border $86 million.
But, dude, now when stories bleed, they usually lead, and this is a lot of blood, and it's kids. But okay, so if we think in terms of the girl who tried to leave her shorty in the woods, y'all be like, man, he'd bring this story up every day. I should.
You should be outraged.
Just like the lady who tried to leave her son in the woods and he accidentally grabbed the van door and was ran over and then taken home and put in the guest room for the other kids to see until they figured out that they wanted to dump the body in the river.
The other 2 kids chilling.
They ain't talking about CPS or none of that. Don't know what's going on with them. I hope they're safe.
I just figured out why that didn't make all the news. Okay.
Please, because I'm stuck. I usually got all the answers, son.
Listen, you do. And I was stuck too. Now I just figured, just hit me. We got to keep that quiet. You can't be letting it know there's murderous palm-colored folks in Idaho because that's they promised land. Mm-hmm. Idaho. It's the still last frontier, the only still pure place. So we're gonna exterminate.
Well, actually, they on a campaign to erase all white crime, as we see. Like in every article, the person perpetrating the crime didn't do anything wrong, so says the paper, because they didn't say he did anything wrong. And the crime wasn't really that bad because they're palm colored. So everybody should just hear what happened and just move on. There's nothing to see here.
Shameful.
Damn, man.
Even from the title, look how they belittled it.
Idaho man pleads guilty to the mass stabbing that killed 3-year-old girl at her birthday party. No mention of the other children. No mention to the gravity of such heinous crime, committing crimes against children, mind you.
Listen, when it was the Asians in Atlanta, we heard about 6. Although it was 8. 6. It was 6.
And this also goes to show that all y'all immigrants that are conspiring against us, here's what they think about you. Here's what they think about you. Here's what they think about you. Your children can go. Your Northern African children still got melanin, still treated like one big nigga. I don't understand why y'all don't get that, but they just told you that amount of children in your community being hurt isn't really a big deal
at all.
And they're really actually only bringing up the story because one of them died. So you telling me if they all got cut and nobody died, we wouldn't heard about the story
at all?
That's what it almost sounds like.
At all. Sweeper 10 under the ruggeth.
Because they ain't even demonized. There's no demonization of this dude anywhere. There is anything in here to say that what he was wrong, even after being convicted. They're not saying.
Ain't that an obscure news outlet too that I found?
No, this is people.com.
Oh, it is People. Oh my gosh, I thought it. Oh, what article? What? Anyways, okay.
Oh, it's People.
Stand corrected.
Yep.
Wow.
It's People, and
wow.
And that's it for the whole article. There is no more. They just wanted you to know that, you know, some little melanated girls got stabbed up. No big deal. You know what I'm saying? Just
no harm, no foul.
You know, at a birthday party, mind you, where kids are supposed to be having fun and being carefree and celebrating life.
That he wasn't invited to.
Yeah, hold on, man. Didn't they say?
I'm still trying to figure that out. How'd you just run up on how'd he just run up stabbing people? I don't. He just ran around the corner. Y'all was in the apartment. He kicked down the door, or he knocked and he was like, pizza.
Oh, I get it. I get it now. They was outside minding their business in their complex, letting their kids celebrate. And you know, old Ken, he can't stand to see nobody of any race having any fun or doing anything. He probably went to, you know, do his Ken thing and flex his little muscles and tell them to calm down or be quiet. They too loud. And they was like, you're tripping. It's just kids. Like, come on. Because, you know, they didn't go hard body on him because they praised him because he was a white guy. So they kind of wanted to listen. You know, you're tripping. It's kids. Come on. Now you're tripping. And then he's like, all right, motherfucker. Okay. I told you once. Came back and gave him the business.
So there was no men there? Wasn't one man there?
Well, this is a white guy, dude. But you know that's God to them in their countries.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Over your kid?
Man, Jesus can do...
Here, take my kid?
Jesus can do whatever he wants to do. Have you seen that video? Have you seen that video of some white guy that depicted as Jesus walking through some African city, and people was like bowing down and stopping traffic and crying and shit?
There's really people that believe that fam is white?
What?
I'm outraged. I don't know how you can even believe if you believe that and yet you read the Bible. It can't even.
How about all of Africa?
That's sad. That's shameful.
How about they would not hear you speaking that mumbo jumbo gibberish that Jesus Christ, their Lord and Savior, is black? How dare you?
Oh, they gonna catch these hands.
How dare you say that? He is not black like us of this land. He is white. He is pure. He is Jesus Christ. You don't say nothing about Jesus.
I'm gonna talk all the. There's no such thing as a white Jesus. No, there's no palm-colored Jesus. It's just not true.
Well, if you ask Megyn Kelly, Jesus is white, and so is goddamn Santa Claus. Yeah, she said it.
Yeah, she's I also believe she used to take good penile. So.
All right. Well, it's 1:12. Past the time. They got a little extra news this time on the hottest, flyest, most dopest podcast in the whole entire of the lands. And
yeah.
And I would imagine that you have a few parting words with them there, sir. Let me cue up those Rick Ross ad-libs for you.
Yeah. Once again, I want to shout out, or it's more of a RIP. RIP Nipsey Hussle was killed 2 years ago today.
Hold up, so drop a bomb for this. Drop the damn bomb for the great Nip, the only rapper that had a real chain.
Hey, TZVonSavage.com. Y'all can get up with your guy. Download that Melanated People, which I have seen tons of y'all have. And you done reached out to your guy. I am humbled by it and I appreciate it. So please continue to support. You know, if you can't find it, you can go to tzvonsavage.com and there's a link right there that you can take you right to it. Okay. Master P, Shout out to that guy. He said, get your own. So that's why we decided to go get keepitppodcast.com. We trying to do it, y'all, without the help. Without it. Not without y'all's help. We need y'all's help. We trying to do it without the outside help. Also, check out Pinterest if you got interest. You can put my name in, TZ Von Savage. If you can't find it, you can go to tzvonsavage.com, y'all. And last but never least, LeBronda Jameson, aka LeBron James. He got the wig on. He's acting like Flo.
Hey boy,
Progressive
nigga whole style
insurance.
is
Let's
chump.
stop. Please, let's stop the demasculation of the Black American male. Peace,
Message.
love, and blessings.
Message.
Drop the Fox Flex bomb for Cheesy Von Savage. And I am back.